All right. Hello again, adventurers, and welcome to another exciting episode of Traversing the Veil. Yes, this is one of my custom D&D campaigns set in my weird homebrew campaign setting, and the people below me are the people that have simply allowed the Stockholm Syndrome to take hold. So, for those of you that watch River regularly, you may notice a new face. And for those of you that watch more things even more regularly, you may notice that this new face is not as new as it could be, because this is Chex. And she actually plays in Realms of the Wild, which is the open legend RPG that I run for Zelda Universe every other Saturday. And she apparently has very poor judgment because she has to be a part of another one of my games. So you may want to talk to someone about that.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
So yes, we will. Well, we will be intending to meet Chex's new Kiki character today. However, 9 times out of 10, when I plan for things to happen in game, they don't. So we'll see. Chex may just be, enjoying the game from, a spectator position. We don't know. These guys have been planning.
But with the camera on, it'll be like, oh.
These guys have been planning for like a month now, I think, for this one situation, and we're about to find out how futile those plans were. Well, thank you very much, Scurry and a Knave. Yeah. So
64% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah. So, quick reminder, just because we have a little bit bigger audience than I'm used to. All the games that I run, the audience chat is actually somewhat a part of our games. You can actually use the channel points. We call them TJ Tales here, because each one's a little story in and of itself. And you can actually use your channel points to do things like give these guys reroll tokens, give them inspiration, cast first level spells on them, stuff like that. You can even do things like add an NPC to the world that you and I have a good conversation about, and then you can be a part of this world.
Yeah, there's someone out there who believes that giving us healing potion makes up for giving us a Dragon Knight.
Well, I have to admit, for those of you that don't know, we'll get to playing in this a second here, but I need to rant. For those of you who don't know, I am a game designer. I am a published game designer. And by published, I mean when the DMs Guild first launched, I wrote my own custom class. It's called the Dragon Knight class. It is a platinum bestseller on there, which I'm very, very proud of. However, I have been running D&D, and I've been streaming D&D campaigns for like 6 or 7 years now. Ever since I first launched that thing, I have mentioned to people, hey, does anyone want to actually play this class? I think it'd be super cool. I'm not kidding. Every single person that has gone, yeah, that sounds really cool, their character is gone in like a month. Every person that has tried to play a Dragon Knight in any of my campaigns has to leave for some reason. So the fact that Elias's Dragon Knight appeared, and Elias is still talking to me, I think is progress. So anyway, yeah, check out the Redemptions and this is stuff like that, because it's fun. Like, we've been doing it for Realms for years, and we have a ton of fun. Certain members of chat have become very well known for the things that they redeem, and it's an enjoyable experience.
And those who come in and save us quite often with the magic.
Yappers. Fun fact. That's kind of how I met Imp. I think Imp and I met through Kiri.
Well, initially it was actually through over another channel because you got your name, Trainer Jody. It was just like, oh hey, heads up, you're a NPC over in
Oh yeah, it was Hyper. Yeah,
yeah.
forever. Wow. That is a very little long time ago.
But I think, but it was either through that, and then there's like when Kiri was playing over here because I support my friends, and then I just like one of those rare. I somehow insinuated myself into playing one of your characters. I just like riffing in chat, and apparently you guys like running with my ideas so much. I usually speak for Bull.
The weird things that I hate to say this because it sounds really gross, but the weird incestuous relationship that D&D Twitch and like D&D YouTube like shares, like we share players and everyone is connected in about 7 different ways. Like we're
Did
just
you have
all
to put it that way? Did you
yeah.
have
Like
to
I
put it
said, I
that
tried to come up
Yeah,
with a better term and it wasn't coming. I'm
so
so
it's a TTRPG version of Tachimoyo.
I have no idea. I years and years ago, working in theater as long as I did, that term would come up a lot because of showmances. Because you would become like anytime you're in a show with anyone, you eventually become a family because you spend so much time together, and then invariably certain members of the cast start dating, and it is the weirdest experience.
Yep.
Yep. For everyone except the 2 people dating. Everyone else is like, really? Like,
I'll be right back.
okay.
Because
I
your
would
world
say-
went from this to this, and there's one person who is acceptable
I would say I am
for
responsible.
months at a time.
It was later revealed because Jody was nice enough to try and keep a lid on it for so long, but then things changed over at that channel. I have actually contributed to a couple of enemy encounters over in the Zelda universe. I created Team Rocket. I created the Triforcers.
We know.
So, yeah. Anyway, trying to think if there's any announcer moments. There's been no D&D deep dives this week because I have been wiped out from dealing with insurance nightmares. And yeah, other than that, I think it's time. Oh, and watch Realms of the Wild on Saturday because it'll be fun. We're playing this
Saturday
week.
morning.
We should have most of the cast. I think we should have all of the cast, but anytime I say that, something happens. So we're gonna pretend we're gonna have all the cast.
Yeah, 9 a.m. Okay, so now Saturday.
9 a.m.
9
Pacific.
Standard Time.
Pacific time, 11 a.m.
Pacific.
This is Central Time, the one true
Yeah.
time zone.
No, the perfect time zone.
East Coast not allowed. You know what you did.
Exactly. Exactly. Making people wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning for a phone call.
At one point we had Don join us on Realms long before I even knew you, Chichichaks. And Don is East Coast and I'm Central, and then we had a bunch of West Coast people, and I think the only time zone we were missing on that particular call was Mountain. One day
That must
I
have
will
sucked for
collect
everyone.
all of the time zones together.
Time stones.
And then I shall rule the world. It's
At
really
least your
fun.
clocks.
I've run games. I've run international games before where, I ran a game with Dale Kingsmill, who's an Australian, amazing D&D YouTuber. And so we had like Australia, and then me in Central Time, and we had somebody in Europe, and then we had another person on like West Coast time. Like we had people all over the world in this one little game, and it was the weirdest thing in the world trying to tell them what time it was that they needed to show up. Because we'd be like, okay, so this is Central Time, which is UTC -5 right now. Oh, and what happened was daylight saving time ended like the weekend
Oh, God.
before. So I'm like, okay, right now it's UTC -5, but by the time the game goes, it'll be UTC minus something else. Why is this a thing? And then I found out Australia has half time zones.
Ugh.
Why? Why would you do that, Australia? There's no reason. Like, time zones are weird enough when you're not putting extra ones in there just because, like, well, we want to be half off. Anyway, I think it's time for us to return to Traversing the Veil. Ebbia is a strange place. Known throughout the sovereignty for its lawlessness, run by two equally unscrupulous groups: Anonymity, the Guild of Assassins, and Misdirection, the Guild of Thieves. But for the people that live there, the city works. There are rules, some written, some unwritten. And when you cross one of those rules, well, you have to pay the consequences. Which is what the party is dealing with now. They, for once, are not the ones who have broken the rules. They have been hired by Anonymity to stop a group that has decided they can take jobs they're not supposed to. So the party has been planning and waiting to be able to stop a potential assassination attempt. They did some sabotage, almost got caught, and now they're just waiting for the right moment to strike. However, not everyone is as confident in their abilities as they may be. And someone has sent some backup, just in case things get hairy. Whether they'll need it or not, we'll just have to see. So, get the right noises here. Here we go. So, when we last left you all, I believe what just happened. I believe what just happened was one of the you guys had sent Crexney over to mess with some of the very specialized crossbows that were used by these assassins. And she'd gone through and had very expertly disabled them so that worse comes to worse, if they are able to get their shot off, it won't work. After you all returned to your balcony, your plot was almost discovered, and then through some luck and manipulation, it seems that your opponents here are none the wiser about what is about to happen
Also, Reggie had also gone over because he did some snooping, right? I think he found out one of the drawers was booby trapped, but he didn't open it.
I did some snooping. I did like a basic perimeter check, and I found out that one of the drawers was indeed had like a tripwire with an explosive if you pull it out far enough. And I decided to just leave it alone.
So always remember, folks, while snooping, be aware that certain things can explode.
Don't open what doesn't belong to you.
That's why you make them explode first.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Bombs.
It's just got to be nightmare being in a keep or something like that, where you're like you're the villain and you're just like you want to like change your socks and you're like,
Don't open that drawer.
shit, which one
Don't I open?
is this? No, is this the fireball? Or is this the acid? Why did I booby trap my sock drawer?
Well, we're wearing mismatched socks today. I guess that's just how it's going.
I wear a robe.
I
No
know
one will notice I'm
my
wearing
left
Birkenstocks.
foot says Wednesday and my right foot says Saturday. We can ignore this for right now. All right, let's just get this done. So knowing that, there we go. I'm just having a hard time hearing our background music. So knowing that, you guys have a few more hours before the assassination is meant to go down. So, is there any other preparation you guys want to make before everything starts going in the nuts?
I'm pretty much good on my end.
Same.
Around that time, then, if we're like within the 1 to 2 hour range, I'll apply to Smegwick. Will apply the oil of slipperiness on him.
Okay. So you guys watch as the rest of you are sitting down, and Crexney's doing the whole Irvine thing where she's got her crossbow and she's getting into her sniper mindset. Smegwick has brought out the oil and is rubbing himself all over.
Oh, let me see it.
Want to phrase that a little bit differently? Thanks.
Nope.
So, while all this is happening, go ahead.
I was gonna say also, because Smegwick will also lay out when he's prepping, like a spot over here. He's going to start laying out his caltrip bags. His intent is going to be Spitwit, his pseudo dragon. His job when this all kicks off, he's going to be doing Flight of the Valkyrie. He's going to be running relay bomb caltrips to the to the doorway, to the door frame on the balcony when this all kicks off.
Okay. What's his flight speed again? Is it 50?
Should be 60.
60. Cool. All right. Cool.
60 flying.
You said caltrips, right?
Bag caltrips.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. Makes sense. So while all this is happening, Arai, it has been an interesting day for you. The morning started with you getting paid for probably the most bizarre job you have ever had. You were expecting underhanded, crazy stuff. What you got was a lot of talking. Like an impressive, almost like a sacrilegious amount of talking. And every so often, a weird thing would come out of the ground.
Thanks for reminding me. My ears are still ringing.
But when you got to Ebia, you were offered another job, and it seemed like a good enough job. And they told you where to be, and they told you what the job was supposed to be. They gave you descriptions of the people that you were going to ensure didn't screw the things up. I want to get the right things here because I liked what I wrote. The group was described to you as a mouthy goblin, a manipulative half-elf, a small dragonborn, and a Harangon with a giant robocat as a pet.
Just another day in D&D.
Yep.
You were told the rough outline of the plan. They had access to a balcony. It was above another balcony. They were going to take out some people on this other balcony that were doing bad things. And the one kind of rule of thumb that you were given was everyone on the lower balcony, basically everyone involved in this, not a part of that group, needs to not survive for this. However that's done is entirely up to you guys. Because they were unsure of how well this would go, they requested some secrecy. They told you only need to intervene if you feel it necessary for the plan to go forth. And they gave you a key to the attic of this large high-rise apartment. And the attic had a roof access, so that's where you were kind of watching all of this go down, as you were on the roof of the building overlooking the balcony that this group is on. And you've picked up little bits and pieces while you've been up here for a few hours at this point. You heard them kind of freak out a little bit, talking about crossbows and sabotage and other things like that.
Thoroughly enjoying the mouthy goblin oiling himself up.
Yeah, now you're watching him like get it into all of his little crevices and to the things like that. So while
I'm fully clothed.
Never said you weren't.
I never said anything about clothing being on or off. That is entirely implied by you.
Yeah, Allie had no idea what they're implying.
So, being up on the roof, is there any anything you particularly want to do to kind of prep yourself, or is there any information that you want to kind of try and glean from your position?
So this is where we are, or sorry, the party is,
Yep.
and here is where the fight's gonna happen around and about.
Fight's gonna, yeah, that's the lower balcony. To
Okay.
give you math, this balcony is about 15 feet higher than the lower balcony. There is a zip line going actually from right here roughly all the way down to about here that people can go to get down there. Otherwise, it's about a 15-foot jump between the two balconies and then 15 feet down. So Pythagorize that to figure out the actual distance. But
It has been theorized.
yes. So, other questions from you?
And I can see like Owie over here as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with the others.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, Aoi will be starting over here as soon as she gets her
Okay. Perfect.
her thing over. This
Okay,
is where
and I'm not
everyone
visible
needs to
then.
start. Is on this. This one
Perfect. Perfect. And I'm not currently visible to anyone, correct?
here. No,
I'm
you
sneaky.
you've been far enough back that they wouldn't have been able to see you.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, there you are.
Then I'm just going to take my weapon and have it out my feet and just sort of lean forward and watch.
Okay. So it comes time for the event to actually happen. As you all are sitting there you see the 4 sharpshooters come out and start taking positions. Each one has one of those. Really? Is that what you're going to do? Stop it. Each one has
does.
one of those specially crafted crossbows, specifically designed for long shooting and remarkably accurate. In addition to that, you see. Where are you? You see your good friend walk out, seemingly pleased with himself. Along with him is a large brute of a figure. To remember what I have. Yeah, there we go. So you see, with him is a relatively large brute of a figure that you guys have seen before. This was kind of the muscle that he had previously. But the one thing you don't see, you were told there would be 4 snipers, the leader, and 2 muscle. And currently, you only see 1.
He's inside having a hot pocket.
Hot pockets.
Hot pocket, hot pocket.
Diarrhea bucket.
The new crispy, tender, thin, and flaky crust. As you are all standing there, I have to find the right thing now. There we go. Okay. As you are all standing there, you see another figure walk out. This figure is unarmed, wearing relatively nice clothing, obviously someone of wealth. You can see on each one of his fingers, he has a different jeweled ring. You can see he's wearing a rather raucous amount of jewelry. Like he has necklaces and rings, and he has, this kind of cape flowing behind him that is attached with these ruby fasteners and the things like that. Like he is audaciously covered in just abject amounts of wealth. And he comes over directly to the leader of the group. And everyone else has been almost completely silent. You saw the head of the group talk to his muscle kind of under his breath, low enough that you guys wouldn't have been able to hear. This guy comes out and is boisterous. Oh, I am looking forward to this.
And I thought I was hammy.
And the leader turns. He's like, okay. Maybe we keep the volume down when we're assassinating people. We are so far above the plebeians, I really don't care. I have paid you. And he kind of goes over and he kind of roughs him up a bit, like he takes him by the collar for a second. And you watch as the muscle tenses ever so slightly. And the leader just kind of nods him away. I've paid you good money to make sure that not only would this be done well, but that I would have a front row seat. I am so excited. I've never seen an assassination before. All right, keep it down. Right up, but It's not a great idea to be bragging about stuff like that. Well... Oh, bastard. And you see him kind of feeling all over himself. You watch him turn around and go back into the apartment for a moment.
Can I of us tell us the leader's just putting on an act, or if he's genuinely thinking he can pull this off?
Good question. Make me an insight check.
Okay. 11.
Okay. From this distance, it's hard to really get much of a read on him. You don't know him super well. Your experience with kind of the underclass of society is not incredibly robust. You really haven't dealt with a ton of criminals in your life, so reading them is a little bit more difficult for you than you like.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you can tell, he seems confident in what he's as confident as he was when he threatened you guys.
Okay.
The muscle comes over and whispers something into the leader's ear, and he kind of nods, and the muscle wanders away a little bit. Not too far, but giving his boss a little space. A few moments later, the noble comes back, and he has opera glasses.
God.
And he comes over, now I'll be able to see everything! And he kind of puts them up. Oh, this is very, very good. Well, must be getting soon then, right? Just hold your horses. It'll happen when it happens. Oh, I can't wait. That bitch has just... Oh, she's earned this. Absolutely, for everything she's done our entire lives. Even when we were children, she was always father's favorite, and mother would just dole everything, and I got nothing. Well, I mean, I got some things, but I mean, my things broke, and hers were always so lovely, and then she wouldn't share them with me, and then as we got older, she had this wonderful, amazing business, and every single time I tried to do anything, it just always failed. She sabotaged me every single time. And at this point, you can see the leader of the group has obviously heard this before. It's just, oh, absolutely, no, understand completely. All right, yeah.
Did we know what, did they tell us if, the target they were, planning to assassinate, was, boy, girl, other?
You guys were not given any information about the target of the assassin.
They told us nothing. They made it a
Okay.
point of
They
not
said they
telling
didn't
us.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, your instructions were there's going to be a grand total of 7 people. They all need to die.
Okay.
So as...
Okay, we might still have to take this guy out, even though he's a new part of the equation.
Mm.
I don't know where the other tough is, but if he gets away, even though he's not technically a target, he's potentially a new target for us.
Or maybe he's the annoying person and the other two are muscles. The leader's a muscle.
Considering my background
Mhm.
with like high society, could I do any kind of insight check on this guy just by looking at like his mannerisms and how he holds himself? Does this guy? Do we have any reason to fear this guy? Is this guy just a blowhard, or does this guy seem to have any kind of indication like
He's got money. He's got money.
He's got money,
And
but
a sister.
Go ahead.
he's got
I'll
money
let
and a
you-
sister.
I'll let you choose insight or history. Because they'll give you different information, to be honest. You can roll both if you want. Each one
I'm
will
gonna
give you
go with
something different.
history because I got better bonus in that. 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, looking at looking at him, you've seen nobles like this before. Depending on how you were forced to interact with them, they were easy. They were either someone you enjoyed interacting with or someone you dreaded, and it was mostly if you had to act nice with them, you hated dealing with people like this.
Oh God, yeah.
They're just horrible. However, people like this are incredibly vain. They're incredibly sure of their own authority and their own ability to control things, and they're incredibly easy to manipulate. So in situations where you had no dog in the fight or you wanted to get something from them, this is your favorite kind of target. They're dumb, they're rich, and they believe they're the center of the universe. That being said, you do notice something that sets you off slightly. The rings and everything like that is not an uncommon thing. It's not an incredibly rare thing, but it is uncommon to see aristocrats wearing that many rings and that many other things. But you knew there's actually a couple families that are pretty well known for just broadcasting their obscene amounts of wealth. And as you're looking, you actually see one of the rings is a signet ring, which is very, very common for nobles to wear. And you actually recognize the signet.
Oh, shit.
This is this particular family is not one that you had direct contact with, but their family is very, very closely allied with your last employer. Like their houses are closely linked. They marry each other's kids off to each other on a fairly regular basis. You were just lucky enough that you never had to deal with this particular house.
By recognizing the symbol, do I remember like a name?
Yes, this particular the house name is Coriander.
What was that?
Coriander.
Coriander.
As in
Was that-
the spice.
Yeah, was it was it related to the asshole that we had to escort in the first arc?
No, completely
Okay.
different group.
Thank God.
Okay, by noticing that, Reggie just kind of gets a little somewhere. He goes, well, this just got a little bit more interesting. Guys, heads up. I think I might know who our new little member of the party is.
I'll say
Okay.
with an 18, you don't recognize the person. The family.
No, I don't
itself-
recognize the person, but I recognize
Yeah.
like the family.
The family itself is large enough that you're relatively certain this is not like a head of the family or anything like that. This is a minor.
But with this amount of bling on him, he either is kind of high up or he just wants to show off.
The Coriander House in general are they're from Imperius. They live in the capital city. They are one of the 5 wealthiest families in the sovereignty. And while the other 4 are a little bit more reserved in their wealth, House Coriander isn't. They love throwing really expensive balls. They love throwing their money around everywhere. It's what they've always been known for. Officially, no one knows where their money comes from, and it never runs out. Obviously, there are always rumors, but yeah.
Quick question, everyone. When we were saddled with this little assignment by our boys in black, did they specifically specify that we just have to take out this assassination party, or any extras that may show up?
I think it was anybody involved.
I
don't
mean,
know
it's
if that
no
means
sweat
a
off.
person of hire. So
I mean, it's no sweat off my back, but
We were given information listing the same number, different number of people. two toughs were supposed to be. The other tough could still be inside.
Well, it's just that right there is a member of the Coriander family. And if they're going to be possibly involved in this, then a lot of money is making its way around here.
You realize we may have to take him out too.
Like I said, no sweat off my back. I feel I will not lose a wink of sleep.
Well, that may or may not be a good thing either way. Like, we're kind of painted into a corner here.
Look, we were given an assignment. I say we just go through with it. We make the boys in black happy. We go on with our day. I would rather make an enemy of these guys than those spooks.
As you say the word spooks, you all see the crossbowmen. They load their specially designed crossbow bolts into theirs, and they start taking aim. You see Lord Coriander. Oh, it looks like it's about time! And you see him, like, dash over to the balcony. I must see! He runs into one of the crossbowmen, and you guys watch as that crossbowman lets loose his crossbow bolt.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it does fire?
Happens.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Sabotage.
Go!
Remember, I sabotaged him. We gotta
You
go.
watch him sit there, and he fires it, and then
We go.
you see
We gotta
one. Okay.
move now while they're stunned.
Why don't you guys roll for initiative for me?
All right.
Do. Don't. Crap. Come on. Nah! Oh, that's your roll. Okay. Mine's better.
Hold on. I have too many things going on. There we go. Why is everything so quiet?
Yeah, I can barely hear the sound on the.
I can hear the music.
Well,
You can't?
Oh, I can hear
No.
it too.
You can hear it. You have to turn it up in the settings.
At mine settings are all the way up.
I can really hear it. I don't know.
That's weird.
It's been active.
Good music.
That is their battle music. So let's go ahead and start off with some initiative. Owie, what you got for me?
24. I got a natural 20 on the Mercer die.
Not bad. Smegwick?
17.
Okay. Reggie?
8.
Okay. Crexy?
5.
And Arai.
13.
13. Cool. You won't be joining combat just yet until you kind of decide, but we're going to have you in initiative anyway to make things easier. So, to start off with, Owie, you were up first. Like I mentioned, this one right here, but I'm going to give them colors to make things easier. So he'll be red, he'll be blue, he'll be green, he'll be orange. Alright, so red, the red crossbowman, is now looking at this, and you can see he's starting to look at things. He hasn't said anything yet, because you guys, as soon as you saw him looking, jumped in instantly. But you can see he obviously knows someone has tampered with his sniper rifle.
Okay, I'm gonna aim at the guy who just realized his rifle's jammed. I'm gonna do my two of my new spell sniper spell cantrip. Eldritch Blast!
Okay. And who are you aiming at?
Aiming for the guy who just tried to fire.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and make your attack rolls. Eldritch Blast has 2 at this level. So.
Yep.
So you guys watch as Owie kind of points her sword, and she kind of steadies it back, and then you watch as these 2 bolts of magic go firing off from it. What do we got for rolls?
Probably not gonna hit 13.
First one misses.
Okay.
Second one?
Oh, that's much better. 24.
24. Okay. So, as you fire your first bolt, it hits the railing next to them, and you watch as bits of stonework and things go flying as the impact smacks it. You watch him turn around, and as he's turning, you watch him just drop the heavily modified crossbow on the ground, and you see him start reaching underneath the table and pulling out a much more standard looking crossbow as he starts to bring it up. And it's just as he starts to bring it up, you hit him right in the chest and knock him back a little bit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
You got it. All right, 5 points of force damage.
All right, so you see him, he takes it and then he kind of shoulders it. And as that happens, you hear him scream, "It's a trap! Sabotage!" And everyone else seems to realize it as well.
Was it a surprise round?
Oh.
Good
question.
question. I'm gonna say, yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and give you guys a surprise round for this.
Should I roll the first attack again?
Yeah, I guess you would have it. You specifically would have advantage because they weren't expecting it. Now that they know, the rest of you guys would not have advantage. But I'll say, yeah, Aoi.
All right. I got. Oops. 17.
17 does hit.
All right.
So go ahead and roll damage for that as well.
Okay. And that's measly 1 more point of force.
Okay, cool. So as all this is happening, they are all, you can see them all kind of looking at their heavily modified sniping crossbows, realizing that they are really nice paperweights at this point. And they're all starting to kind of switch to their more kind of general crossbows. But before they can do anything, Smegwick.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go first action, a bonus action, Misty Step. You tell me if it's like Misty Step 30 feet. Where am I going? Here?
Because of the drop in distance, I'll say anywhere within 10 feet of the southern railing. So.
Okay, so here.
Sure.
Okay. Alrighty. Go here. That's the bonus action. Make sure I have that. Yep. Sorry. Yep. Misty Step bonus action. Luck, and then I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because I'm gonna get up right up there in his face, and like going for Bullock. Make sure he doesn't get away. He can't give orders. I look over. I go over to Bullock like, "Hey, buddy," and just like with Howie, Elder's Blast. First hit. Well, that's weird. 15 showing, like, must be on the edge. 13? Does 13 hit Bowler?
Barely misses. So you come over and you go, Eldritch Blast! You fire off your first shot. You watch him just kind of spin, and it goes just underneath his arm. You see him start pulling his short sword out as you ready your second bolt.
18 on the second hit.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. 14.
Ah.
Nice.
Take a face full of agonizing blast, pal.
The second one hits him directly in the sternum. You hear the sickening sound of bones cracking as the force of it knocks him back pretty far. You see him kind of drop to his knees a little bit. He coughs up a little bit of blood as he pulls the sword out, and you see him look directly to the doorway.
Now, as he looks at me, and I'm going to look at him like, gonna go, so he doesn't think it's. I'll throw him off. So I'm gonna go like, gonna get my 145 gold back, pal. And Spitwit is going to bombardier at least one bag of Caltrip, unless he can carry 2 or only 1. They don't weigh. They don't weigh a lot.
I'm gonna say the complexity of carrying it and like being able to actually empty it so that it spreads out the way you want it to. I'm gonna say he's only gonna be able to carry 1 at a time.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. The logistics of how to do that.
Okay, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna drop him right in front of the doorway. That's what his goal always was.
So go ahead. My one question is that because the doorway is here, and I think that might be slightly more than 50 feet from where he currently is.
Wasn't it 60?
Where is it? Sorry, where's the door?
It's right here.
Okay. Okay, so you may have to double move and wait then.
Okay, so go ahead and move him to where he's going to end his turn, because he has enough movement to get there. Dropping it is effectively a free action.
Okay.
Because that's his object interaction for the turn.
Okay.
And then, since it's about 85 feet, that would leave. Is it 50 or 60?
It's 60. So if he's
60.
if he's double moving, he could probably come a little bit back too, right?
Yeah, because 60 you'd have 120 feet of movement.
Yeah.
So 85, that'd be 35 left. If my math is right. So yeah, while that is happening,
35. That's right
actually
there.
use the tracker. Reggie, you are up in the next. Arai, your turn comes unless you want to insert yourself into this surprise round. Okay. Reggie, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm also going to hop over the edge. Where am I? I'm right there.
Oh boy.
Okay. So then I guess okay, I'm kind of brain farting right now. How did you do that little thing where I can like drag my mouse and it shows like an arrow of distance?
We're set. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 down. There's a ruler.
Perfect. Okay.
Just remember to select the arrow again if you want to move your token.
Right. So he's at 30 feet, so I can't really go there. What about right there?
We can move too if you want to go to the edge and then Misty Step.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go over to the edge, and I'll do just that.
Okay.
So
again, your Misty Step, you can get anywhere in this row, I'll say. Because
that's
again,
perfectly fine. So
going
I'll
down
put
15
myself
feet as
right
well.
there.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Where is that? Let's see. Who's hold on.
You got
Who's that right
Bowler,
there?
Thud, the Noble, and then the 4 sharpshooters.
Okay, so obviously I'm not going to be able to get those guys. But if I can... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my short bow, and I'm going to try and shoot this guy right here.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Due to the fact that you don't have any allies near him, you won't get sneak attack on this.
I mean, that's fine. I feel like I need to attack sooner than before I can sneak up on him.
Go for it. So you guys
I'm
watch...
assuming that...
Go ahead.
I'm assuming it misses, though, because I got a 12.
12. Okay. So you guys watch as Reggie moves forward and then blinks out of existence. You see him blink down to the balcony below. As he kind of appears out of the magical teleportation, you watch him pull his short bow out. He kind of slides down on the ground, Hawkeye style, pulls an arrow out, fires it, and it goes just barely past, ricocheting off the ground as he plants his feet, stands up at the end of his slide, just barely missing Bowler. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Let's see.
That's action, bonus action. I think you spent 10 feet of movement before you went there, so you got 25 feet left.
Okay, so then
Big partial cover behind some furniture.
you say 20 feet left.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna move Reggie the rest of the way so that he's right next to Smegway.
Cool. Fireball formation it is.
That's it for me.
Oh God.
Crexney, what would you like to do?
Where was the rope to go, or how far is the jump from where we're at to down there? You said
It's a 15 feet lateral move if you want to jump down. Otherwise,
so. If I have, I think I have something, an action or a bonus action that I can jump 15 feet. So if I go down, would I be able to get back up without help?
we talked about this before when you were coming back from the balcony. On your own, you cannot get back up. You had Ogun help you because you had a rope tied to you, and that's how you got up previously.
Okay.
So you would already be aware if you go down there, getting back up will take some finagling.
Because right now everybody's out of reach of my crossbow.
Well, your hand crossbow is 60, right? Is your long range? You know, I can look at your character sheet. I have it here. That might be smart.
Yeah, because I think
Because you took the sharpshooter feat,
Right.
so it does mean that your long range, you don't roll any disadvantage or any thing.
Well, that's nice.
Be right back.
Yeah, 3120. Well, you have 120 foot range on your hand crossbow.
Okay.
So normally you could only shoot 30 feet before you had to start doing disadvantage, but you took the sharpshooter feat, so you can go all the way 100.
Oh, perfect. Okay, perfect. Well then, I think I'm gonna try and hit one of the red guy that Owly was messing with.
Okay.
He's 105-ish.
Yep, that's perfect. So you guys watch as Crixney kind of aims her crossbow, and she never loads any thing into it, but you watch as a bolt just kind of appears there. She takes her first shot. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Is it hit the damage? Oh, that's damage, right?
It's the hit DC. Theoretically, it should be the +4, I believe. So, because it's based on your dexterity.
Okay, so I'll just roll a d20 because it's not letting me roll. Nope, it's doing it again. Oh, now I'm rolling 6. Okay, so there you go. So it would be 14.
14. I need to look. 14 does not hit. So as you fire your first bolt, again, it kind of smacks into the stone molded railing, and because it is again a magic bolt, it just kind of and it's gone. However, you have multi-attack, or you have extra attack. So if you want to take another shot, you can.
Okay.
Like Araya's like Willy Wonka right now, eating candy. That's like
hanging out.
Oh, the tension is. I hope it lasts.
Snozberries taste like snozberries.
24.
24. Oh, was that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Nice.
20 plus 4.
Woo.
So
Double damage.
if on an attack roll you roll a natural 20, you get what's called a critical hit. So anytime you roll a nat 20, it doesn't matter what their armor class is, you always hit, and you will actually roll double the number of damage dice you normally would. So for this, normally it's 1d6 plus 1. This is going to be 2d6 plus 1.
Okay, so do it twice. 1.
I
I got a 6. Oh. Oh,
All right,
What
and then
can
just
I-
add another d6 to
and I got another 6. I got 2 6s.
All
Plus
right.
1, so there's 7 and 7.
So no, it's just the dice are doubled, not the extra number. So it would be 13 would be the grand to the total because 6 plus 6 plus
13.
1.
Gotcha. 13.
So yeah, as you sit there and you fire your first shot, you kind of go, damn it. Take a little bit closer aim. Goes, smacks him right in the throat. You see as the bolt just kind of vanishes. He's less than thrilled about taking 13 points of damage. And you're relatively certain he's going to be angry at you. That being said, that is the end of this round. We go back up to Owie. Now they are all ready and they are aiming things at you all.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay. Where's the where's the commander here?
That's Bowler right there.
Okay.
There, he has a little mark on him now to make it a little
Yeah.
easier to see.
To actually let's put this up a little bit. I'll spend a second little slot to do Scorching Ray.
Okay. So you guys watch as Owie starts to kind of move her sword in a magical pattern. She points it, and 3 rays of fire shoot off. Who are you aiming at?
All them at Bowler.
Bowler. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
First one definitely misses. That's an 11.
Okay.
That also misses. God darn it.
So the
You're all the mess.
So the 3 bolts of flame go shooting at him, and you watch him kind of dive out of the way. The first one goes right where he was standing at one point, and he just barely gets out of the way as it knocks the ground. Second one comes right for his head, rolls out of the way. Third one comes right for his chest. He kind of jumps back, gets back up, goes ha 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 ha. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No.
Okay. So, it is time for Red Sniper. Having been hit by you, Owie, and watching you nearly kill his boss, he's going to take aim at you with his crossbow. He takes a shot. Ooh, I don't want to use this because I don't have hardware acceleration on. So I'm going to be using my own roll dice. Or it will take 4 years per roll. So his first shot, you see the shot go. He rolls it to 10. Arai, you see one of the roofing tiles near you gets kind of exploded by this the thing. The second roll he makes, however, is a 22.
Ouch.
Does that hit you, Owie?
I'm gonna use my reaction to shield.
Okay, so he sits there and he fires the bolt, and you see it's coming right at you. So you just kind of put your hand up. This wave of magical energy comes up. He watches the bolt is shattered against it. You see him kind of swear under his breath. Goes to reload. He's done. He is less than pleased. It is Bowler's turn. Bowler is mad at all of you. And
I had to have pissed him off. I had to.
Choose even or odd.
Odd.
And he does notice the caltrops on his way.
Arnett,
Remind me, caltrops, you move through the area, you take a d4 of the damage.
I can. Let me just cut there. Caltrops. I will copy paste. DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Take 1 piercing damage. Walking speed reduced by 10.
Okay. So what does he have for speed? He has
Moves at half. Moves half speed.
well, if he fails his save, so he's gonna try and dash in. So as he goes into the place, he knows that the caltrops are there. He's ready for them, but he has someone trying to kill him, so he doesn't have time to move slowly. So he's gonna try and run through as fast as he can. He actually has a decent dex score. And it's just enough. So as he goes through, you watch him kind of like, and he kind of steps over the caltrops as much as he can, and he is able to make it inside, just inside the door. And then you watch him start dashing towards the inner door. He doesn't get super far because it's a big room.
oh dear.
But he is currently inside the penthouse. That's his turn. The big dude near him, however, did notice you, doesn't really care about the caltrops, and he's just going to run towards you. 25, 30. You bitch. He doesn't have enough movement to get as close as he wants. So he is, he's gonna charge at you. So he just kind of barrels towards you. You see him take a, he's not even gonna use a weapon. He has this kind of cestus looking thing on his fist. And he comes forward and just tries to hit you as hard as he can with it. That is a 23 to hit.
23. Even if I shield, he can't. Even if I shield, he's gonna hit me.
Okay. So as he comes forward, he hits you, and he hits you with more force than you think should have been possible with just a punch. But the additional force of the rush and everything like that, and this is solid muscle of a guy. You take a grand total of 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he just slams into you. And go ahead and make me a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics to check as he attempts to grapple you as part of that attack.
Ooh, let's see here, because I have... He's trying to grapple me?
Effectively, yes.
The target can also spend... Sorry, I'm trying to interpret this thing here, because I'm covered in the oil. The spells and other magical effects increase their speed. Paralyzed or restrained. But it says
you can. My understanding.
I automatically escape from being grappled, so he can still try and grapple me.
Technically, he can succeed in grappling you.
Yes, but I can freely get out of it. Okay.
So you still have to make the save.
Okay.
It's just you can effectively choose to not be grappled, if that makes sense. Yeah. He can still grapple you. You can just choose to get out of it.
Okay. 14 acrobatics.
So 14 isn't technically enough as he grabs onto your arm, and he looks really, really thrilled. He punched you across the jaw. He's got your arm. He looks really, really thrilled. You can feel the pressure, but your arm is already moving in his grip.
But as soon as it's my turn, I'm just gonna like whoop.
You just and there's nothing you can do about it. But you're still technically grappled currently.
Yeah.
You are
Before that, Hellish Rebuke. He needs to make me a Dexterity 16 saving throw.
He has super awesome dexterity, and by super awesome I mean 13. Well,
Don't make it.
funny enough, he got a 13 on his roll as well. So, how much damage does he take?
Hellish Rebuke. Oh god, that was a pitiful roll. 7.
Hey,
7 fire.
7 damage is 7 damage. So as he comes over, he cocks you in the jaw. He grabs under your arm and starts kind of trying to manhandle you down and pin you. And you just kind of fire in your eyes, and he gets a little bit of a burn. That would really be enough, since you're not really grappled, that he would squeeze a little bit too hard, and now he's like, what the hell? That ends his turn. Smegwick, you're actually up.
Okay.
So you got a dude next to you.
I just looked at Reggie. And I go, 100% completion. And
maximum effort.
Maximum
10,
effort.
15, 20, 25, 30.
There are absolutely no downsides.
I'm just gonna like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That'll put me right here. I know he'll probably get an attack of opportunity, but I'm just gonna book it right now because I have to use a spell.
Sure.
Is he taking a swing
yeah,
at me?
he's definitely taking a swing at you. He's still pissed off that you're not gripped. Like, he's still like, he had you grappled, and he's still upset about that. So that turns into a 17.
That would hit, but I'm gonna shield.
Okay, so you see him, he just...
That don't happen.
So he swings at you, and you see it's right about to connect, and you just bring up a hand, and you hear the sound of crunching bones as it impacts this solid force of shield. You hear a couple words you haven't heard before. You're not sure which language they're in. You're relatively certain they have 4 letters. So yeah, you run over to where the caltrops are. You're right in front of them.
Okay. So can I still see Bowler?
Yeah, you can see him. Technically, you can always see him because it's glass. Like, it's a bunch of windows. So you can see him in there.
I'm presuming he flung it open when he ran, because...
Yeah, no, the entire wall here is all windows.
Yeah.
So you can see him the entire time. He's right where you see him on the map here. So he's 20 feet.
Now, because I use shield, I know I can't as a first level spell. So that was a reaction. So I'm going to use so I'm just going to Eldritch Blast him again, going, "Hey, where you going?" And going to take 2 shots at him. I know that one misses. 11. Second shot.
So he's kind of jumping over for furniture now. You explode one of the couches with your first shot.
25, second shot.
Second shot, right in the square of the back. You watch him go forward. You see kind of a spurt of blood, because you only can see his back right now. You watch his blood goes up. He face plants on the ground, and he is not currently moving.
Okay, it's 11 points of damage, FYI.
He had 2 hit points.
Yay!
Yay! Dun, 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 dun.
Compared to the other people in this combat, he was not a particularly high challenge rating creature.
He surrounds himself by tough
people. He was the brains, not really a fighter. More of a lover than a fighter. So he is currently face planted in his own blood. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
That's all my movement. That's there. So yeah, it's I'm good. And then Spitwit will. He's actually if he grabs it and then swings back around, he should be over here with another bag. with another bag of Caldrip.
There we go.
He hasn't dropped anything yet, but
Sorry, I did see. Okay. So, next up is Green Archer. Green Archer, they would not, because there's furniture in the way, they would not see that their boss is down. They just see that he's not there. But they saw that you're shooting stuff at him, so. Green
now
Archer's
question:
gonna
have they
take some
all
shots.
tried shooting or just Red?
Red is the only one that has shot thus far.
No, they all know their crossbow.
when Red did it, he said sabotage, and he got the idea that they can't use their
Big
really
guns.
nice ones.
Oh, okay, so
Would
they didn't even.
not have been fun for you guys to get hit with.
So they didn't even try. Okay, so they've
Yeah,
already.
the
switched
rest of
over on
them
the map.
realized.
Okay.
Well, they probably all would have pulled triggers at that point and gone, "Oh, they're all broken." But
Okay.
no, they all switched to their normal ones that don't have anywhere near the rubber range. So this guy's gonna take 2 shots at you.
Currently, right now, until my next turn, my AC is 21.
Well, he gets a
And-
22 on his first hit.
No.
Ah, frig.
So that will be
16 plus 5. Yeah, that's 21. Okay.
that'll be 4 piercing damage as I roll a 1. And then and he's also going to add on. It was 4 piercing damage. It is now, or it was 5 piercing to the damage. Sorry, math is hard. 5 piercing damage plus 6 turns to 11. So as he fires the first one, as it hits in, you feel this kind of extra force as it hits a gap in your armor. He reloads, brings a second one.
I'm sorry. So I how much was it?
11 total.
So what? So I think you said 6 for. So now it's 5. I'll take the conditional 5 off. Because you said 6 first, and I automatically took off 6.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
total
I'll make
was
sure I'm
11.
right. Okay.
Cool. So second shot is a 16. So the second shot just goes wide.
I'm Hellish Rebuking again.
Oh no, it's a different turn. Yes, you can.
Yep. I got my reaction back. Okay.
No,
Dexterity
because
16 saving
you
throw.
get your
I
you get your
ju-
reaction.
Oh
at the
no!
beginning
I
of
already
your
used shield.
turn.
I forget that. I'm sorry. Yes, I used shield, so I don't have a reaction.
Yeah. So
Oops.
nope. That ends his turn.
You're like crap.
The noble is very happy to hide. You're actually a little bit surprised as the noble goes over. You see him just one-handed flip this table here, and he hides behind it.
Leave him for last.
Right? He hasn't gotten
If I have a choice, I have a scroll, but I can't get to it.
Arai, are you
Okay.
going to continue observing?
Oh, it's just fun watching. Okay, so I just want to be sure I know where everyone's positioned.
Are you out of popcorn yet?
Yeah. Do you need more
I'm
snacks?
Not yet. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Got the freaking
Okay.
jumbo. God dang it.
Well, then
So
you also
this-
have to have the almond joys and then like the mega gulp. So I
There
mean,
you go. There you go. Okay.
Well, then you're gonna be running to the bathroom.
Oh, he's the one that was just taken out because he had 2 hit points, right?
Yep, he's gone.
That's boss.
No.
No,
Muscle.
that's
Boss.
Or the
an
muscle.
ally.
That's
The
Reggie.
one who tried to grapple.
This is-
oh,
yeah,
that's
Reggie.
That's
It's the
Reggie.
brown shaded
This
one.
is the grappler.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I will put a mark on him as well. There.
I have my map really small, so. Okay, thank you. Perfect. Oops. No, I'm not moving. You guys seem to be getting this under control, so I don't know if I actually have to do anything.
You were
He's
given very
already
specific
got-
instructions, so
Yep.
interpret them however you will.
Yep.
I swear to God, if you pull a tuxedo mask,
Oh, my work here is done, but you didn't.
you didn't do anything.
Dang.
I just wanted to
trying
throw
to.
a rose now.
I might have some. Hold on, let me switch to spring. Let's see.
Stupid purple pleated pants.
Let's see. to get over there, I'd have to get down because I'm currently on the top of the building.
So yeah, if you drop down to the balcony, you're about 10 feet above the balcony right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You just drop for free. That doesn't cost your movement to drop.
All
True.
damage.
Yeah. But I was thinking of moving extra spaces. But do I actually want to get involved in this combat? I don't think I do.
Okay.
Keeps
So-
eating popcorn.
Blue Archer, seeing how much difficulty that damn shield is making. Both of you have shields. Yeah, he's gonna aim for Reggie. What did you do when you came down? Did you shoot anybody, or you just?
I tried to shoot the guy who was
Yeah,
like,
but you missed,
not the
so-
noble, but the leader. But I missed.
You're right now. You're just annoying.
Yeah,
so
now I'm just annoying. So it's a normal day.
That would be more
Normal
insulting.
thing.
That'd be more insulting to be like,
he pulls it and he looks at. Nah, not Reggie. Yeah, he's gonna take a couple pot shots at Aoi because she seems to be doing bad things up there. So
Aw.
first one is going to be bad. 13.
Nope.
Second one is going to be that's a little better. To 21.
Blink.
All right, so you see two more bolts come at you, and is your shield still up?
Shield's still up
Okay.
until my
So
next turn.
they both kind of come and just right in front of you as you're just holding this shield up.
You're just doing that Jedi shit. Just
The last archer's gonna take shots at Smegwick, because again Smegwick actually looks dangerous. That's a 2.
Womp womp.
That's a 4. If I roll like 7 more
Keep
times, I might actually get the double
going.
digits.
You're on a roll.
That hits
What
the
just
air.
happened? Oh damn it!
Yes.
Oh good, it's still there.
you crash, we win by default.
No, I hit the back. Oh, I didn't hit the back button. I hit the little button on the side of my mouse, and it made it go back.
Oops.
So ignore the archer. The archer's cleaning his crossbow because he can't aim at anything. Reggie, do
You ain't
something.
one jack at the county fair, pal.
Training to be a stormtrooper.
He's a
Okay?
stormtrooper.
Apparently, these guys were really good archers. Like they took out Reggie in like 3 hits.
Oh,
Now you guys are like 2 feet in front of him. Can't hit you.
Grexy did
Stormtrooper
an
for sure.
excellent job.
Reggie, it's your turn, by the way.
okay, so which one of the 4 archers was like actively aiming at us again?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them? I mean, like
Red's been
hold on.
hit. We've been hitting red first.
Okay, then I'm gonna fire an arrow at red.
Okay.
Let's see, short bow.
You also have a
Nope.
dude literally right here.
You do have a Goliath still standing.
In front of you.
Oh, I didn't. I can't
He
see
blends in
him
with the
on
carpet.
on my screen.
Right there.
Working on getting better to tokens. I think it's just the map.
Yeah, the map is kind of dark.
Yeah, it's the map, and I'm also using like a default sprite on Roll20. I haven't learned how to use like custom sprites. But anyway, yeah, that arrow misses.
I saw some nice chibi ones once.
Okay.
Let me see if I got something else that might work for my bonus action. Action. All right. So what I can still do is I'm gonna give bardic inspiration on. Let's see. I'm gonna give bardic inspiration for Owie right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So how you feel kind of the magic influence.
Reggie just kind of screams out to Owie, "You're small, but you're mighty!"
Yeah.
Awesome. And yeah. Crexney. You just So
Okay.
you now.
Is Reggie in my line of sight between this guy and the balcony
I
for
am
grapples?
right there.
Yeah.
So would I hit him if I shot a grapple?
Oh,
You also
no.
have you also have an angle.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Would I hit him or
in
not?
general, you can just yell duck, and if they're your
Reggie,
ally,
duck!
they generally will.
Okay. I want to try to get a grapple onto him
Pretty
and give Ogon the end of the rope and see about pulling him closer to this edge.
Sure. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Throw him off the balcony.
It'll be
That's
basically
the goal.
the same attack
That's the
roll you
goal.
make with your crossbow.
Do I hit the +4 one?
Yes.
Well, the rope's already attached to Ogun, right?
Yeah, 13. Well, no, it's like the other end, I guess it would be, right?
Yeah. I thought
your-
that's what it was designed.
Yeah. Right now, you're just seeing if you can hit that dude with.
It's 13.
So that is unfortunately not quite high enough for it. So as you sit there and you fire, you spear the chair next to him
Yes. First
and
try.
mark off
Okay.
one grapple.
Grapple.
However, again, you have extra attack, so if you wanted to try loading another one in, you could attempt it, or you could just shoot straight.
I'm gonna shoot just my regular.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it back at red. I want to get rid of one person. I don't know what that rolled. No, 12.
Okay. So take another shot. Shatters on nothing. This is a really eventful fight, guys.
Yep.
Brings
So
us
much
back
fun.
up to Owie. What do you wanted to do? They don't even
Okay.
have that high AC, and they have decent attack rolls. So I don't know why everyone is missing.
Okay.
Well, for one, we
thinking-
took away their really awesome sniper bows. So
Yep. Let's see. Which one looks?
The only one that's been touched thus far has been Red Archer, and the muscle has been hit once
Okay.
by some fire.
Okay, so one Eldritch Blast on each of them.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Okay. That's a natural one.
Okay.
Remember, you got inspiration.
That is not gonna help.
a natural one also always misses on attack.
Yeah. Okay. That's much better. Dirty 20.
Sorry. That does hit. Was that on the? It hits either one of them, but was that the archer or the tough?
Let's say the tough.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage then.
8 points of force.
Oh, Reggie didn't move, did he?
No, I never moved.
Oh, crap.
All right. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Could I use a bonus action to fire an arrow at the tough?
How would you do that as a bonus action?
Oh, war magic.
War magic doesn't give you the ability to shoot as a bonus action. War magic lets you cast spells when you have things in your hands.
Oh. Let's see.
The
Or are
only
you talking
re-
about the one I think there's one you use a cantrip, you can do something as a bonus action? Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, please.
Should be under bonus
Yeah,
action. Yeah.
War magic. When you use your action to cast a cantrip, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, if you, so what would you be using? Do you have a hand crossbow, or what would you be using to fire?
Longbow.
Longbow. So a longbow is two-handed,
Oh.
so you wouldn't be able to have both the longbow out and your sword out to be able to cast with.
I guess I'll remove that plan then. So I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. These guys are getting annoyed. So they're going to start moving and get half cover behind. Oh, he can't move yet. Behind this table. And you watch as they kind of look down. They fix their sights.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're all going to aim for Smegwick because he's the closest. So, first one. Helps if I have the right stat block up. 24.
That's would still hit me. I'm still going to use shield because there's more shots coming at me.
Okay.
So it's still going to hit me, but I'm going to use shield anyway because there's more shots coming.
Alright, so you take 74
And hopefully I'll miss on the
11
other ones.
plus
Ah, jeez.
18 points
Ah!
of piercing damage as
Yikes.
again they take a hit you.
Dang.
Wow, I just lost my die.
Dang, that's
Another
nasty.
24.
Good lord.
Oh god.
Good thing you got all those potions, right?
I last.
It's gonna be,
I always like when Jody says, I roll like crap,
15.
and then he does this.
15 piercing damage from the second one.
Ow! I'm down to 19.
Oh god.
That ends that. He is dead. Grapple boy. Yeah, he doesn't have any reason to go after Reggie right now. Yeah, he's gonna run over. No, Reggie's closer. He's gonna take a swing at Reggie.
God damn it.
That is gonna be a grand total of 15.
I'm at 15, so he hits.
Do you have shield?
No, my AC is 15.
I'll say you don't have shield too, like several others.
Everybody has it. It's apparently a shield party.
Keep hitting me. I took shield.
Rolled the wrong die. 3 is 12 points of bludgeoning damage as he just hits you
Okay.
the first one. Second attack is 8.
Yes.
So he sits there and he comes forward and just clocks you with 1. He comes around with a backhand to try and hit you, and you duck under it.
I'm still like ducking, not intentionally, but just from like, ow, that hurt, and it just happens to like pass over my head.
All right, that ends him. Smegwick, you are up. No.
Okay, since we established that drinking a potion ourselves is a bonus action in your game,
Yepers.
I'm popping the Supreme Healing Potion. 10d4 plus 20.
I dare you to roll all ones.
Shut up!
Ah!
Even with all ones, that would still be 30 hit points.
Yo.
I rolled a pretty good number
24.
4, so it's 24.
Plus 20.
Back up to 43. All right.
So you guys watch as Smegwick pulls out this kind of bubbly-looking potion. And you can
gone.
see
Bye-bye.
some of the holes from the bolts start to kind of knit themselves.
It's like the cartoon where I like drink and like stuff spurts out, but it actually like the holes close as the potion spurts out of the holes. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So if I go here, I got a shot at least to him, right? At red. With no obstruction.
Technically, he's hiding behind the the table. It's not a good example. You would need to. He has half cover from anything basically from this direction.
Okay. Well, I already moved, so so that was the only way I could verify. So I'll just go ahead and keep that where I moved there. So I still have an action, and I will use. I need all those guys. Yep, they're all within that area. I need everyone to make me a Dexterity 16 saving throw versus Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire is only a 10-foot square.
Shouldn't it be everyone? Let's see here. 20 foot.
20 foot?
Or actually, no. Fairy Fire, 20 foot cube.
20-foot cube.
For duration, maybe I'm looking at this. I'm sorry. For the duration, yeah, 20. Each object in a 20-foot cube.
I for some
in
reason
range.
thought it was 10 foot. It's still very, very good. Dex saves. Cool.
Dexterity
well,
16.
The archers have dexterity scores. I mean, that's something, right? Red fails.
Yes.
Blue fails.
Yes.
Green 15.
Fails.
Does a 15
Yes.
make it? I've already forgotten that.
16.
16.
Okay. Green
Fails.
fails.
Orange.
Fails. Orange fails.
Noble.
The noble.
It's hidden behind a table.
If he had a dexterity score, would have passed. But he only has a +1, so that's a 15. So they all fail. So you guys watch as Smegwick goes forward, and he kind of points his hand, and you watch as this purple-pink flame just starts bursting forth. You watch all of them start kind of...
Mardi Gras glitter, they ain't coming off, pal.
And they are now all wreathed in purple flames, meaning everyone has advantage on attack rolls against them.
Yay!
Oh,
Yes.
Until Smegwick loses concentration.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
That's my movement. That's everything. So Spitwits, he's got another bag. He'll just basically come over here, and he'll just like stay there for now.
Okay.
Or does he have? Well, I'm sorry. Is it double door? Is it 10-foot door or just a 5-foot door?
It's double door, so technically it's a French door, so they're technically 5 foot wide, but they're 2 doors, so.
Oh, so it's still 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
Green
done,
Archer
and so
is
Spitwit.
pissed at you, and he's gonna unload on Smegwick because Smegwick has covered him in glitter. His first hit makes him reconsider being an archer. These guys, they had sights, and they had all the little gizmos on it where you could adjust stuff for the wind.
Yeah, that was really
You
cool.
broke it.
Crexy's gonna love them.
That's
itself.
significantly better,
Once you
though.
pick them up.
Yeah.
Buddy.
That is 23.
How many have fired, or
Say again?
how many people have fired at me? Is that
One.
Just one so far.
okay?
He gets 2 shots.
Oh, okay.
So the first one missed. The first shot he took missed. The second one is a 23 though.
Yeah, the second one hits. I'm not gonna cover yet. I'm gonna wait till someone may actually hit me or not.
Okay. That's a grand total of 5 plus 4, 9 points of piercing damage. And make me a con save.
Yep. 17.
You're great.
Woohoo.
So bolt hits you. You falter for just the briefest second, and then immediately are back.
God, I want to. Hellish rebuking so bad.
You hear chanting going off behind the table.
Noble.
Oh no.
He's either casting or he's spraying.
Arai. Anything you want to do?
Dun,
still
dun,
enjoying
dun,
this? Have we lost chat?
I think she took her headset
Your head
off. Hello, we're talking to you.
Hi.
Your turn.
You're mute.
Your turn. You're mute.
Sorry, Bella started to throw up near me, so I got worried.
Oh, baby.
Aww.
No, I'm having a great time. I'm just gonna kind of readjust
Gotcha.
and keep watching.
Another archer. Another 2 shots at Smegwick. That's going to be a 21.
Yeah, that'll still hit, even if I shield.
And a 19.
I'll shield to make that one miss me.
Okay.
So 1 will hit.
They are running out of their extra damage. 7 4 is 11. Plus 4 is 15 for the 1 shot that made it through.
15.
Yep, 15 damage.
Still
Another
standing.
Concentration check. I'm still standing.
Ah, crap! I failed it. It's 9 total.
You guys watch as the flames go out around them.
Uh-oh.
That is all
Hey.
he can do. The last archer is still not particularly pleased with you. So he's going to take 2 shots at Smegwick.
AC 21 right now.
Well, the first one is an 18. And the second one brings it up to a 20. So the first shot goes right for you. And again, you just kind of move the shield. Second one goes straight for your heart. And you kind of move your hand and it breaks against the shield again. Reggie, what you wanted to do?
Okay, so let's see. What have I got right here? In my immediate area, I still just have this one guy who's right next to me, right?
Yeah.
No one else is around
He's
me.
been hugging on you, punching on you. He's good friends.
Best friend.
Best friends forever.
True love.
All
and
right.
love. Twoo.
Wow.
Do you
Okay,
princess?
For some reason, I can never for the life of me remember this answer. But if I'm switching from my short bow to my rapier, would that take an action, or can that be a
If you
bonus
just
action?
drop your bow, you can draw your rapier as part of your attack action. You can
And you
drop
gotta
the
use it to
bow
pick up.
as your free action. For
Okay.
the term.
But
Then
you're
yeah.
gonna pick it up as an action, right?
Yeah,
Then yeah,
picking
for
it up
right now-
takes an actual action, but dropping
Okay,
it
an
doesn't.
actual action. Okay, for right now, I am going to drop the short bow. I'm gonna pull out my rapier, and I'm gonna try and stab this guy right here.
Okay.
Okay. Peek.
Come on!
Yep. You're just tickling him now.
So you bring, you drop the short bow, you bring out the rapier, and you attempt to thrust into him, and he grabs the end of the rapier and just pushes it out of the way.
Reggie's just kind of standing there like, should have worked.
That's not how
Um,
this is supposed. The pointy end goes in the bad guy.
Is this
I'm not-
on?
I'm not gonna do any movement. I'm pretty fine where I am right here. For my bonus action, I am gonna use my next bardic inspiration and give it to Smegwick.
Okay. Smigo, can you feel the magic starting to inspire you?
You're so beautiful.
Do what I can't.
Before you can do
That's a
anything,
lot.
it's like, want to narrow that down? Crexney, what do you want to do?
Oh man. Part of me still wants to try this grapple thing, but part of me wants to go down and help them because they keep getting hit. I have 12, right? Well, 11. Okay, I'm gonna try to grapple again and pull him.
Go for it.
Do it again.
All
Do
right.
it again.
All right. No, 11. No, I'm failing. This is a bad idea.
Another grapple.
Yep.
Another. You have now succeeded in spearing 2 different launchers.
Yes. Just pull them together and go bam. Okay.
Eventually, you're going to be able to capture your own set of lawn furniture.
Hey, put it on the ship.
Open your own
Watch
furniture
out.
store.
Out now. Okay. Let's see. Do I still get a second attack with my crossbow?
Yep.
right.
Now I am going to mention something to you. One of the things you can do as a sharpshooter is you can take what's called a sharpshooter shot. What that means is you take a -5 penalty to your attack roll. So whatever you roll normally, you would subtract 5 off of that. But if it still hits, you'll add 10 damage to the hit.
That's along with anything else you do.
It's slightly lower accuracy, but it's a big boost in the power. So I will leave.
I'm not rolling very well today.
Well, it's an option you have.
Okay.
So that you're
That's
aware
cool.
from your feet. You
Okay.
don't have to use it, but in certain situations, it can be very useful. Like if the fairy fire was still on, it might be beneficial because you would get advantage, things like that. So
I gotcha. But there's no fairy fire on.
not anymore.
It's off. Yep. Okay.
So what do you want to do with your second attack?
Yep. Crossbow again. Red guy.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack then.
5.
So, the other feat that you have is crossbow expertise, which says when you use your attack action, you can attack with a hand crossbow that you have in your offhand, which you just so happen to have. So if you want to make another attack, you can. You technically have 3 crossbow attacks per turn.
Okay.
If you want to try it again, go for it.
Okay. Nope. I'm done. No more crossbow. I got 11 again.
3, you have destroyed their patio furniture.
Yes.
If
gonna
your
roll.
job, if you were hired to assassinate patio furniture, you would be batting 1,000.
I'm not meant to be a killer.
I kind of mumbles. It was tacky anyway.
Owie, save someone.
God.
What would you like to do?
Is the noble under total cover or?
Yeah, the noble right now. I would say he's big enough that he's 3/4 cover because he's kind of crouched down, but he's still visible. Which
Okay,
doesn't matter anything to you, but normal people, they would care. That's a +5 to his AC to normal people.
Okay. Would I probably wouldn't know if he's playing anything, right?
You
If
can
he-
barely see like the top of his head, so you're really not sure what he's doing right now.
You said you heard chanting.
Yeah, Smegwick heard chanting. She's a little
Oh,
bit too
I thought
far
we all
away
did.
to
Okay.
grab.
Okay. Just from my perspective, the guy hunting Reggie's gonna be a bigger threat, and as I
Quite literally, like,
Miss-
he's huge.
yeah, as I miss the scorching ray, the smoke kind of floats toward her, and she tries hard not to sneeze, but with her bonus action, she warps. Come on. It's a bit. Would that be 30 feet?
What we've been saying, because of the downward slide, is anything in this row. So one row south.
Okay.
Because you're technically going 15 feet down and 15 foot vertical, so
I
there's a
w-
theorem in there somewhere.
Would that be enough to hit this guy but avoid zapping Reggie?
Yeah. Again, unless like they're using Reggie as a human shield or something, you can just say Reggie duck, and he'll duck.
Reggie, I think I should die. And lightning breath.
Oh, for lightning breath, yeah, that technically would be something normally he'd have to dodge, but yeah, you have a clear line of sight just to that dude. So
Okay, so that's a 14.
say 14, cool. That's a 3.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
2d10.
So while she's rolling, you guys watch as Aoi is kind of in on the balcony. You can see kind of the smoke from her scorching rays up there. You see her, huh? Shoot! You see these little sparks, and she's gone. And you see more sparks, and she appears on the balcony below. And then, and you see this bolt of lightning shoot out of her mouth, doing
Grand total of 5 points of lightning.
5 points of little lightning damage. As this bolt of little lightning shoots out of her mouth, it hits the dude that's wailing on Reggie. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, boss. Alright, spend the rest of it trying to. Actually, I'll action surge.
Action surge! Cool.
And I've already used my movement, so
Misty Step is a bonus action. You still have your move.
oh yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3.
And Crexney has done a number to those chairs, so you can just walk over the debris.
Okay, so hold on, Reggie, I'm coming. And I'm going to finally get my rapier out and stab this guy.
Okay. Because of action surge, you've got 2 attacks.
Yep.
So go for it.
End.
Yep.
Make sure it's on.
Jeez. I doubt this is gonna hit 13.
You have inspiration.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's a D8.
Reggie, your inspiration die.
That is 1d8.
Okay. 15?
15. Not quite enough. So as you sit there and you kind of thrust into him, he kind of bats it away with his cestus.
Okay, try again. Screw it. That's a 2.
Did you guys piss off an eldritch god somewhere?
No, I did.
We were on such a roll, and now look at us. Now we're all downhill.
Hey.
Well, so you
It's
kind of run
highly
forward and you
amusing.
feel this kind of burst of energy. You run forward and you try to run him through first. He bats it away. You bring the rapier around to thrust again, and he literally catches it right on his cestus. And you kind of press. You see your blade bending a little bit against it, and you bring back and get back into your fighting stance. Archer's gonna take a shot at this is a Smegwig.
Is it not my turn?
Not yet. You don't go until after the archer, red archer is 21 initiative.
Oh, okay. I thought I was after Owie.
You're after the you were in the surprise round because none of the enemies got to, but there's 3 people in between you, one of which is dead. So the first shot was a nat one.
Oh, okay.
It's the same. I'm literally using an initiative tracker, so there's
Okay,
no
all right.
possible way I've gotten this.
No,
right.
I'm just
He's wrong.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm not using it.
It doesn't matter that he gets to go first because he rolled a 1 and a 5. So, Ignore him. He's trying to figure out if he's using one of those carnival crossbows where the sights are bent. Just ignore him. The dude that's next to the tough is Owie. Choose even or odd.
Odd.
He's gonna go after Owie.
All right.
He takes a big old swing against you. That's a 20 to 2.
I'm going to react with shield.
Okay. So he takes a big swing. You see this big leather and metal-clad fist coming straight at your face, and you just shoo, boom, and again you hear the sound of bones crunching as it impacts this shield of magic. He turns and takes another swing at you, and that's only going to be a 15.
All right.
So another, and he just backhands your magic, just shield, and he spits on you a little bit, which also gets blocked by your shield. Now it is Smegwick's turn.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna drink my other potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
Thanks, Guild of Logsmith. 8d4 plus 8.
For once, people aren't asking him to not screw them. I mean, that's a step up for Gil.
Nice.
20, that's 28. Sweet. Bonus action.
Smegwick is starting to look like a pincushion at this point.
Okay. Now I'm finally going to be able to do this. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Still better than the furniture, though.
Hey.
Okay. He's going to... going right up here. 15-foot cube. That should be everyone. 5, 10, 15. Yep, so that's everyone here. I don't know, since we have the scrolls, what's the scroll of Thunderwave's DC?
Fantastic question.
I don't know what the default
technically,
is.
Let's to make this easier on me. Let's just use your spell save. There are rules for this. For the life of me, I can't remember them. So we're just gonna use yours.
Okay, con 16.
Con 16. Now, you said 15-foot cube, right?
15-foot cube. So if I'm on the side of that, so 5, 10, 15. 5,
get
10,
everybody
15.
but orange.
Everybody but orange, and I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Cool.
So we're gonna start with red.
Okay.
They actually have a decent con score too. So
If they
red,
fail, they'll get pushed back 10 feet.
Red gets a 17, so he makes a save. We're gonna go blue. Also gets us a 17.
Yeah.
We're gonna go green. Gets a 6. And then the noble gets. Let's see. Gets a 12. So.
Whee!
5, 10.
Yeah. So my next question is: does he domino orange off the balcony?
It's a very good question. Let's deal with the one that we definitely know what's going to happen. So,
Okay.
You come forward, you bring this scroll out, you whisper the words, you kind of gather them into your hand, you extend your hand forward, this blast of wave goes, and you watch as one of the archers just goes plummeting.
Wilhelm scream.
More like Goofy scream.
Yeah.
Smegwick, choose even or odd.
Oh god.
Odds.
Odds.
We're
Okay.
not so great with.
Odd.
The orange goes off and the noble gets saved.
Yeah. Noble. As the noble gets blown back, you can see as he gets blown back, you can see arcane runes are glowing on his skin.
Oh.
Too bad
You
he's
can see
falling
them
now.
starting to kind of, you can see them starting to charge into something. You're not sure what he's going to do. As he flies back, you see Orange Archer reaches up and tries to grab him, but it's just not quite enough, and he falls.
Yeah.
Sweet. Everyone that failed, also just FYI, everyone that failed will take 11, and anyone that saved takes half.
It doesn't really matter how much
You
damage
just knock them
ones
over
that
the-
failed.
Well, there's still the people that are on the balcony.
Yeah,
Take half
those
damage.
guys, however. So I have to pick the right ones here. So you are gone.
But I know Orange didn't take any damage.
So Noble's gone, Green is gone, and Big Guy's gone.
And then red, you said 11, so half of that is 5.
Yep.
And then orange took nothing but blue. He's going to take 5 and roll well. All right, so the noble is gone. One of the archers is gone. And the table itself
He's gone.
also was flipped as part of this because it's a heavy table. This is a heavy amount of sound. So the table was knocked over as well and is now plummeting to the ground below. It was a nice table too. Like this wasn't IKEA.
Not like the furniture.
Yeah. For some odd reason, like they went and they got the IKEA chairs and stuff like that. Like it was all wicker. But for whatever reason, they went like this was real solid wood, like not particle board with like a veneer on it. Like, this was actual like cherry wood.
Because they couldn't put the table together, so they just brought one in from outside, or out from inside.
That's what it was. Exactly. Oh, these behind me. I paid extra money because they thought they were like the really, really nice good ones from Solder. Never buy bookshelves from Solder. They're an evil company run by Satan himself, and they let Satan design their bookshelves because those are the worst things I've ever built in my entire life.
It's nice that they let him design things, though.
Anything else you want to do with your turn, Smegwick?
Don't
Smegwick now has a
have-
body count.
Yeah, I got 2. I killed Bowler. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have
Oh
any
yeah,
more
you
moves
have
on.
3
Yeah.
now.
You have 3. You just you keep doing it. You're doing a great job.
Yep, got it. That's all my movement. So
Arai?
Arai has started to make a flower out of popcorn.
oh, you're making the garland
Yeah.
for the.
No, I'm making a rose so that I can.
Blue Archer is still far enough away that he can shoot you.
Yeah.
So he's gonna take 2 shots at Smegwick. First one is going to be 17.
Now, I know I don't get any benefit, but I know I can still upcast to use my spell slot at a higher level. I just don't get any benefits from it. So I'll use a second level to do a shield.
Okay. So again, coming straight at your head, crashes against your shield. That's significantly lower. And then he is going to piece out this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 is where he's going to go there. Orange. Orange is going to reach into his bag that's near him, and you see him pull out a significantly more traditional grappling hook.
Ooh.
Hooks it on the balcony here, and he is going to hop over. And
Oh.
Ooh, no, no,
climbing
no,
the-
no,
the
no.
down.
Oh no, you don't.
You guys lose track of him as he goes.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Does Arai worry now?
I'm too far.
Reggie.
Can I see him?
I mean, you can see him go over. Once he goes over the side, like
His
he's on the
grappling
opposite
hook.
side
You can
of the
see his
balcony,
grappling
so you
hook,
can't.
i.e., cut that shit off and make him drop to his death. Just saying.
Yeah. So yeah, Arai, you would see him going over.
Okay.
So Reggie, what you want to do?
Honestly, I'm at my wit's end, so I'm gonna try and stab the guy right in front of me
Okay.
because I don't know what else I can do to help in this fight. Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit. Go ahead and roll
Oh
damage.
my god, thank
You
God.
get a buddy nearby, so you get sneak attack.
Oh, okay. So normal damage is 4 with sneak attack. That is an extra 1d6. So a grand total of 6 damage.
All right, you do 6 damage. Remember, you have cunning action as a rogue.
Take a bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide.
Not behind the lawn furniture.
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately, the splinters of the remaining bits of furniture are not enough to hide. But disengage means you can get out of melee distance.
Yeah, but the problem is the direction I would want to go to would give him an attack of opportunity.
Disengage doesn't allow for that.
you
Oh,
don't
right,
get attack
right.
of opportunities.
I'm sorry, it's been a long day.
It's fine.
Okay, so yeah, then I'm going to use cunning action to disengage, and I'm going to put myself 30 feet over here, closer to where the other part of the action is.
Okay. I will say you can't technically run through his square, but you can go around him.
Okay, so then...
It costs the same amount of movement. Because
Okay.
we don't count diagonals as extra movement.
Right.
Just
okay.
saying. FYI, you're not running through him.
Okay. And I guess that's it for my turn. I stabbed him, I used my bonus action, and I moved. So I'm done.
Drexy,
Oh my god. I don't
there's
know.
still 2
Okay.
more chairs and a table left.
Oh, watch out now. Question. So can I use an action to shoot can I see the grapple that he's put down to go down? Can I use my crossbow to knock that grapple off?
If you want to try and aim for the grapple, it's going to be a tough shot, so it'll be
Okay.
an attack made with disadvantage, but you can definitely try.
Oh man, okay. With disadvantage. Oh,
Just means you roll twice, take the lower of the 2 rolls. And if you want, you have 3 shots per turn. So if
Okay,
you want
let's
to
do
use
it.
all
Let's
3
try
of them
it.
to
Yeah.
do it, you
And I get
can-
disadvantage on all 3 of them, right?
Yeah, because again, you're
Okay.
aiming for something super, super small.
Okay.
And you're
Okay.
also aiming really far away. Like that's almost at the limit of your range.
Okay. Let's try it. Let's see. Attacks.
Does Flash of Genius apply to any of this? I don't know.
Does what?
I'm just spitballing. Flash
Oh.
of Genius or not.
Man, that would be amazing. Okay.
You beautiful mighty angles.
Alright,
I'm gonna say not for this one.
we'll try it. Why not?
It's a gutsy roll.
I'm getting all 11s. Oh, so I'm gonna not get it. An 18. Okay. So that's a no.
Right? Did you do all 3 of your shots?
I don't know how to
or-
change dice, so. You said
So
what?
that's why you
No,
buy
that was
physical
on
ones.
1. No, I got them. I don't think I have any upstairs. Okay. Well, let's use the roll 21s then.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, you roll 20 if you type slash roll.
Oh, I got 19.
Well, you got a 10 and a 9
Oh,
because you
Oh,
rolled
let's put it together.
2d20.
so no.
So,
So then, nope. I'm out again on that one.
well, what's
your
for
modifier?
the 9? What's your modifier for the attack roll? What would your total for the 9 be?
+4.
What's 4? So that's 13. No, 13's not high enough. So you sit there, you fire 3 shots from your crossbow, and they all hit near the grappling hook, but they don't quite hit it.
Okay.
We go back to Owie at the top
Okay.
here.
Okay, yeah. And gotta engage this guy in front of me a bit more.
Okay. Make your attacks.
Really? You're gonna do this?
Apparently, we have been chosen as the counterbalance to Talison's good rolling from campaign 1. So
15.
15 against him is not quite enough. So again, as you kind of thrust towards him, he just bats it away. You're actually kind of impressed that just with this bit of leather and metal wrapped around his hand, he is effectively using this as both almost like a buckler and a punching implement. So.
Okay, let me try it again. And 16?
16, still not quite enough. He bats it away.
Damn it!
Anything else you want to do with your turn? Still have a bonus action in your movement.
Nope.
Okay. The archer next to Smegwick is starting to realize that his buddy had a good idea. So he's actually going to take the opportunity attack if you want it.
No.
5, 10, 15. Oh, you can't because you shielded.
Yeah.
And he's going to reach in, plant a grappling hook, and he doesn't have enough movement to disappear, though. He's just on the other side of the balcony.
Now, just to ask, do we know, is it just like a straight drop down, or is, is there a ledge or something down below?
There are other balconies lower that they might be able to land on. There isn't anything directly below this balcony, but there's enough within swinging distance that they could find a lower level. I mean, they'd be landing on somebody's backyard effectively.
Okay.
But there are other places they could go. That was actually one of the things Reggie was looking into, was alternate ways that you guys could leave if things went bad. So these guys apparently have done similar work. The dude that's fighting Aoi is going to bop her in the nose.
Okay.
With a 15.
Nope.
And a 10. So
Nope.
as he's been batting away your stuff, he now gets this big shit-eating grin on his face, and he just straight towards you, and you just kind of shoom, goes straight past. And then he comes again, and you bring your sword up, and you just kind of twirl him around a little bit, and he spins, and he gets into a fighting stance. But that's the end of his turn. Smegwick.
Okay. Okay. Tell me. Tell me if I can do this. I go over here. If I go over here, so let me get this over here. I have another scroll Thunderwave.
Okay.
Do I blast the grappling hooks off?
Thunderwave, because they're effectively attached, Thunderwave would not be able to blast them off. However, if you hit either of the two people, they would be affected by the Thunderwave and would not be able to maintain their grip.
Okay, so like say if I go here, because obviously they're 5, 10, 15, so they down there. So
Yeah.
are they still within range of everything?
When you look down, it seems that Orange is about 15 feet down at this point, so he's at the very edge of where your Thunderwave would hit.
Okay, I can work
and
with
then
this.
this guy is literally right. He's hanging on the outside of the balcony, so he's right there.
Okay, then I will. Then if they're both within range, I can still go ahead and try this.
It's 15,
I will.
right?
I will. DC Con 16 for the other scroll.
All right, so Orange gets a 6. Red gets a nat 1. So as you run over, you read the scroll, you come over and burst it.
4
You
thunder
watch
damage.
both of them. You see them get blown down. You see them let go as they get really bad rope burns, and they one of them bounces off of a balcony, damaging the railing there, and then continues to fall.
Okay, and I will quicken spell, because I actually have to use my own spell. I will quicken spell, and I just go, get him, Spitty! And because it's a touch-based spell, I can do touch-based spells through my familiars. I'm going to give Spitwit Dragon's Breath.
Oh.
You use the spell scroll to cast
As an action.
a leveled spell. As an action,
Off a spell scroll. That's not one of my own spells, though.
you cast a spell as your action, so you cannot cast a leveled spell as a bonus action. Just because you used a spell scroll doesn't mean that you didn't still
the
cast
action.
the spell. It specifically says you cast this spell. So you would not be able to cast a leveled spell as a bonus action.
Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Okay. I'll just keep Spitwit where he is then. I'll just switch it then, and I'll use quicken spell, and I'll do it on my Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That you can definitely do. Who are you aiming at?
Blue.
Blue. Go for it.
You're my boy, Blue. There we go. Oh, actually, no. I'm not going to do Eldritch Blast. It's still going to be the same thing. I'm going to do Ray of Frost.
Ooh.
Okay. Is that a save or is that an attack roll?
It's an attack roll,
Okay. Go ahead and make the attack roll then.
and if I hit, I'll also take away 10 feet of his movement until the start of my next turn.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
17 total.
17 does hit. Go ahead and
And-
roll
okay.
the damage.
Oh, cool. I was gonna. Okay. Okay. Do that. Very good. 13 frost damage.
Cool.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can move one more. Those are there. And
How much was it again? The damage?
Oop. God dang it. The wrong thing.
13.
13.
13. Thank you. All right. So as you hit him with the ray of frost, you can see he starts to slow a little bit. That ends that. Arai, do you want to do anything?
I was going to jump in, but I'm okay.
Okay.
You gave a shit for a second.
I did.
Got
But then you
nervous
took
and was
care
like,
of it.
"Eh."
So I started to stand up, saw what you did, sat back down and nodded.
Hey, you know this guy's bolting.
Ooh, the blue one?
Yeah.
He's the only one left, right?
No, and the
guy
Still got
right here.
Goliath. Still got Goliath.
Yeah. There's two left.
We keep missing.
Oh, that's right. All right. Let's see. That'll be too far. He's not. All right, I'm gonna have Arai just sort of stand up and sigh, and be like, "All right," since I'm gonna have him get across to the other balcony.
Okay.
And then he's going to face step behind the Goliath.
So how are you going to get to the balcony? Are you going to? Because there's
How
a
are we
zip
getting-
line if you want to use it, and that will deposit you right here.
Okay. Otherwise, it's just jumping.
Yeah, jumping
15,
you'd have to
yeah.
make an athletics check because it's 15 feet
Right.
to clear.
Is it fine?
Let's zip line. Yeah. Let's zip line. Let's be safe.
Okay. So again, that'll deposit you right there.
Okay. Perfect. And
Okay.
then
There's no more furniture?
yeah.
I've taken
now
care
it's
of
just
it all?
open. No.
I think they call
thought
that
it
an
was a
open
couch.
floor
There's
plan,
something-
right?
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
So I still have my
You have your bonus
Weapon.
action, and you use like 5 feet of movement to get to the zip line.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to use my
Zip
bonus
line is
action.
effectively falling.
Yeah. And face up behind him.
Okay.
And then make an attack, but on top of it, because my face up, I am in summer right now. Where was that beautiful thing? Immediately after I use it, each creature in my choice that I can see within 5 feet takes fire damage equal to my proficiency bonus.
Okay. So what's your proficiency? Is it 3 or 4 right now?
3 sounds right.
Cool.
And then I'm going to attack.
Alright. So, just so that they are aware, describe what Arai looks like as you guys see this kind of lithe elven figure kind of jump from a rooftop and slide Legolas style down this zip line.
Oh.
So,
It's like simultaneously me, Reggie, and
like
we're like,
flying as they're
"What the
going
fuck?
down the zip
The
line.
fuck?
So, what do they see physically?
So I'm a fairly tall Eladrin. I am sort of tan right now with like sort of fiery reddish hair. Yep, very unnecessarily regal looking attire for whatever reason, with a giant pike who just face ups behind and lit this guy on fire pretty much.
So you guys watch after Arai comes down. He lands. He kind of twirls his pike and then kind of disappears. You see this burst of fire where he reappears right next to you, Aoi. But you notice that when the fire kind of explodes and he appears here, the fire is directed only towards the guy there. And he brings out his pike and does what?
9 points.
How did you make an attack roll?
Oh wait,
That was damage roll. You have to hit
Oh,
the
wait,
other
I'm
one.
sorry.
I do it all the time.
You still have to hit them.
sorry. Which that one first?
The plus
My bad.
4 one. Or the plus whatever.
8.
8.
Okay. So you sit there, you take a swing and you miss. However, you have extra attack, so you want to take another swing.
Try again.
Yep.
So it comes in, and as this guy gets burnt, you see this pike comes swinging in. He thrusts it in, and the
There
Goliath
you
just
go.
kind of moves out of the way the first time.
you
20,
missed the first
20.
time because you got popcorn butter all over your hands.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot to wipe that
The
off.
second time, though, he lands his attack. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Too many buttons. Go away.
Button. Who's got the button?
5.
5. You kind of impale it to because we have things kind of in a spot here and it's getting kind of late. The Goliath fights to the death. But with both Aoi and this new mysterious Eladrin here fighting, he's not able to put up much of a fight. But between them, he's already bloodied. However, the archer shoots the glass in front of him to try and get away. When he realizes he's not going to, he throws his crossbow down and surrenders.
Okay.
And that
Need 100% completion.
is where we're going to end it for
No.
this week. As always, if you missed any of this, I do upload these all to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/TraderJody. We had 5 Wednesdays this week, so this is technically an extra episode. Next week will be this game again, provided we have people that can play. So if you want to come back next week, we will be running this same campaign, and then the week after that, I have an alternate campaign that I run. So I run D&D here every Wednesday night. I have 2 different campaigns that alternate between. Otherwise, again, that's all for me today, and I'll see you guys next time, all right? Bye-bye.